Today's a new day. I know many people may disagree with what I am about to say, and that's okay. Healthy disagreement is part of life and part of the church. But I stand firmly by these words. I care far more about the victims of abuse in our churches than I do about whether a woman teaches a Bible study, preaches a sermon, or stands behind a pulpit in a Southern Baptist church, or any other church. For years, countless hours, meetings, conferences, articles, and social media debates have focused on the role of women in ministry. Entire denominations have wrestled with the question. Churches have split over it. Christians have passionately argued both sides. Yet while some believers are consumed with debates about who is allowed to speak from the platform, children, teenagers, and vulnerable adults have suffered abuse in churches that were supposed to be safe places. That should break our hearts. When Jesus walked this earth, he consistently placed people above power, compassion above control, and protection of the vulnerable above religious posturing. He reserved some of his strongest words for religious leaders who burdened others while neglecting justice, mercy, and faithfulness. I cannot help but wonder what Jesus thinks when churches spend more energy debating who can preach or teach than they spend ensuring children are protected. I cannot help but wonder what he thinks when victims are ignored, silenced, questioned, or blamed while church leaders focus on preserving reputations and institutions. The church should be the safest place on earth for a child, the safest place for a survivor, the safest place for the wounded, the safest place for those seeking healing. And yet, too often, it has not been. This is not a statement against theology. Theology matters, scripture matters, church governance matters. But if our theological discussions become more important than protecting people made in the image of God, something has gone terribly wrong. If Christians are more concerned about a woman's role in ministry than they are about children being abused, they have missed something essential in the teachings of Jesus. If we can passionately argue about positions while remaining silent about victims, we need to examine our priorities. If we are quicker to defend institutions than to defend the brokenhearted, we need to return to the heart of Christ. Jesus welcomed children. Jesus protected the vulnerable. Jesus stood with the hurting. Jesus confronted religious leaders who had lost sight of what mattered most. The church should do the same. The world is watching how we respond. More importantly, survivors are watching. They don't need another debate. They need safety. They need accountability. They need justice. They need compassion. They need to know that the church values their well-being more than its reputation. My prayer is that Christians of every denomination would become known not merely for what we believe, but for how fiercely we protect the vulnerable, how seriously we take abuse allegations, how compassionately we care for survivors, and how faithfully we reflect the heart of Jesus. Because, at the end of the day, protecting the vulnerable is not a political issue. It is not a denominational issue. It is not a conservative issue or a progressive issue. It is a Jesus issue.